Welcome back. One of our best friends is Tiffany Watkins. She's here to talk about an Arvest golf tournament.
Yeah.
And this is 19 years you've been doing this.
Crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Started way back in the day with Bank of Yellville. They wanted to do a tournament to benefit local charities every year, and the associates took it on, and we've carried it on every year. I don't know what we're going to do next year for the 20th. We'll have to do something big.
Well, I mean, you basically got the formula down.
We do.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out how much we'd raised over the 18 years, and I think it's over $100,000.
Wow, that's good.
For local charities.
Good.
So.
And you pick your own. You pick the charities each year. It's different.
Yes, we do it every year, and we don't have very many requirements for the charity. You just have to be a 501c3, and you just can't have gotten the funds the previous year.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can apply.
Just spread that money around to different ones every year.
Do you already have the charity?
We do, yes. It's the Dollar Energy Fund, which is the Mountain Home Chamber Leadership Program, is starting a chapter here where it helps pay elderly, single moms, people like that, helps pay their utility bills. And they've worked with Energy here, and actually Energy is going to match dollar for energy utility bills paid through the Dollar Energy Fund. So it's kind of a really neat thing that they've started here through the Chamber Leadership Program.
I bet you go through different ones. I bet you go through a lot of different charities, and you go, wow, how did this start?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's a lot out there.
There's so many. We get anywhere from 25 to 40 every year that we have to go through and narrow it down to 3. It's so hard. I mean,
What's the process?
We have all these letters that we get in, and we just sit down as a committee and review them all, and just
do you have a checklist, or you just kind of say this is really important?
We take votes and just see which ones the associates feel passionate about, and it's all associate driven. You know, I don't vote. I just summarize it, and we just kind of talk through it all, and they pick it. So it's kind of cool.
And you can't do the same one every year.
We can't.
Has to be different?
You have to skip a year.
You have to skip a year. Okay.
Yes. So like this year we're having CASA again, and they were 3 or 4 years previous. They were an organization. So just because you get it once doesn't mean you can't get it again. And we just like a year in between.
Yeah.
So CASA,
a Dollar Energy Fund, and then the Good Neighbor Food Cupboard, which is in Diamond City, and so they help with the food insecure kind of in that part of Marion County and Boone County. So we try to.
So is it Boone, Marion, and Baxter, or what's the
right? We try to spread it out. We try to find organizations that either cover all 3 counties and even up into West Plains, or one for each area.
Well, for somebody that's got a nonprofit organization now, do they just contact you, or just anybody at the Arvest Bank?
We start taking applications in April, and so we send out a press release to all the local media saying now is the time to send in your letter of application, and all it is a letter that you send to us. There's not a form application. You just write a 1-page letter saying, this is who we are, this is what we do, this is what we would do with the money, and we're a 501c3.
Yeah.
So then we take all those letters and present those to the committee to select that process. So by mid-April, we know who our charities are every year, and then we just hit the ground running, planning for the golf tournament.
And let's talk about that golf tournament.
Yes.
That's
next.
When is it?
It's next weekend, so August the 29th, and the weather's looking good. It was really hot last year, so.
Now, do you have it at Mountain Home every year?
It's been this is our 4th year here at Twin Lakes Golf Course. We used to have it at Diamond City, and we moved it here because we've expanded as Arvest, and so with West Plains as part of our market, that's kind of right in the middle
of it now,
It's an hour from Harrison and an hour from West Plains, and it's worked well. We've hit record numbers every year. Like last year, we raised $15,000 for our charities, and that was the first time ever.
Good.
And we're on track to do that again this year.
Do you have a goal, or just as?
This year we were saying just 15 again. We would
15
love
again?
to make 15 just with 3 charities. What a great way to give them that money. And we're very fortunate to have some great repeating sponsors. Like our co-sponsor this year again is Clay Maxey Ford, and they've been a great tournament sponsor. And that our associates really get out there and get our sponsors. We have over 40 corporate sponsors and 73 whole sponsors.
Yeah, so you don't really rely on just the entry fees.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, all proceeds from the sponsorships, that's what goes to the charities. You know, the team fee, which is $140 for a 2-person team, and that doesn't include cards. If you want a card, it's an extra $20. That pretty much just covers the the cost of the tournament and the entry fee and all of those expenses. And of course, we provide them lunch and breakfast and snacks, and they get mulligans with that, and they get 3 raffle tickets, and we have some pretty cool.
Well, they benefit from all that.
Oh yeah, and it's
Yeah.
fun. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. We have lots of special event holes, like closest to the pin, women's, longest drive, men's longest drive. So there's a lot of fun competitive parts of just the tournament. Plus, we have over $3,000 in cash prize for the flight winners. So if they score well, they can win, almost their team entry feedback,
Sure, yeah.
or more, and make.
Do they have a
money.
hole-in-one this year?
We do, and it's a $10,000 cash prize sponsored by
Wow.
Gregory Company. So we're excited.
Has that
about
ever been won, the hole in one?
Not the big prize since I've been doing it. We did have a person one year because there's other prizes on other holes. It was a golf trip, and we did have one
wow.
person win that, but not ever the car or the cash prize.
This could be the
It
year.
could be the
This
year.
could be the year. Is it a 2-person scramble?
It's a 2-person scramble, and we have 2 tee times. This is the second year in a row that we've done a 2 tee time tournament because we got so full. We had to. We have waiting lists for the 8 a.m. typically. We still have some openings now. I think people are waiting to see what the weather's going to be like. But it's an 8 a.m. or 1:30 p.m. Tee time. So you could get it in early and have the afternoon, or do your chores in the morning and play that afternoon. Either way, we'd love to have our golfers out there.
How do people sign up if they want to?
They can just call me, and my number is 870-449-7164. And then we also have a website that they can go on and just find out more details about the tournament, and that's arvest.com/NCA. And that has all the forms on there. And then, of course, if they want to go to Twin Lakes Golf Course, they can sign up at the golf course, too.
Day of? Can they do that, or would you rather not?
I would rather them not,
sure
but
not.
but they can. Like the 1:30 they could. 8 o'clock usually it's full, so I wouldn't recommend trying to come that morning to get into that one. But call ahead of time just so I can get them flighted and paired and
Right.
and everything like that. So registration, we have to make sure we have enough carts and all that. So
If there's a single person that doesn't have someone, will you pair them up there or not?
we never have had to, and we don't really have we've had not many singles that come and ask for that, but I'm sure if we had the opportunity, we would definitely try our best to do so.
Sounds like a fun
Are
day,
you going
doesn't
to
it?
plan to go by yourself?
No,
Oh.
no, but I wouldn't be, I'm not that good of a golfer, just so you know. I know that you're not either, are you? But it's fun.
Yes.
It's frustrating, but I could never do a tournament because I'm not that good. I'm really not that good.
Well, even if you're not, it's all for a good cause.
Yes.
Like, it's all going for a great cause, and a lot of our charities will be there that day working the tournament, so it's kind of a great opportunity for them to get to know the golfers and get information out about their organization. So we're really excited.
Again, that's dates?
August the 29th with an 8 a.m.
Next week.
tee time and 1:30 tee time. So if they want to get in, they better be calling pretty quick.
Okay, give Tiffany a call there on the screen, and we'll have more information at the end of the show. Thanks, Tiffany.
Thank you so much.
All right. Up next, who do we have?
We have Nikki DeSoto with Serenity.
All right. Stay with us.